It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Throwing on their first play. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On the ready.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap. He'll give to Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Running back sent in motion. Well, he spins right by him. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul, but they are still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. Took a pretty nice hit to jar it free, but what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
19 Lions. Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Hits him on the out route. Ooh, it is not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
60 red.
Love going to air this out to start. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Now, they're not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10 at
Move the chains!
47-yard line.
Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Makes the catch. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ready up.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on, set, drill, 52, 33, yellow. Cut.
Throwing again. Love. Throws caught. He's still going at the 30. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Once more, it's Love. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down by Alexander Johnson. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
First down throw. Here's Love. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the...
And in for the Dallas touchdown! The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
18 Radwood, 18 Radwood. 60 Radwood, 60 back, Mustang 19.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Left side, it's caught by Rice. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Cowboys 7. Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Checks it down to Hall. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it on 2nd and short.
Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Connects with his back. Hall. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14.
14. Ryan Fitzgerald set.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Oh, the football's loose! And he'll fall on his own mistake to keep possession. Even 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as you can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Come back to you. Come back to 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 7.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He gets it to Rice. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down.
Cut. Ready?
A gain of 15. And the Commanders.
Tight end going in motion here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Pass complete to Robinson. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
The 6-yard line.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
10 seconds. Ready? Cut.
He'll start this one out with Hall. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go.
On the double.
2nd and 3 now.
Down. Motion. Ready?
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's Guns. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 26, and it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Come on, set. Hut.
Back to the air. Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it in the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down.
Let's go.
They're going to go. It's Love. Heave toward the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
70 Rangers.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
19.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Traffic, 65 check. 19 tight. 19. 20.
First down throw here from Milroe. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
19 Lions.
From the gun, Milroe. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On the set.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Set. Blue, 32. Ready?
To the air with Love. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. We had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, set you. Yellow.
Love now on 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Love. He's loaded another one up. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Yellow, 22.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Offense to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
White, claws red. Ready?
Rolling the dice on 4th. It's Love. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. No one's around him. He's got space. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Love back to it after the pick. Getting out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Green jet, set, hut, set.
Play action. Love. Taking a shot deep here. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
He's trying to go deep again. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.